Some humans can hurt others and feel absolutely nothing. You might know one. Maybe at work, in your family, or even a friend. You wonder, how can someone do something so cruel and not feel guilty? Today we're going to explore this. We're going to look at the minds of humans who feel no remorse. We'll explore psychology, childhood trauma, and even the way the brain is wired. By the end, you'll understand why this happens and how to protect yourself. Let's start by asking the first question. What exactly is remorse? Remorse is the feeling of guilt or regret after doing something wrong. It's that voice inside your head that says, I shouldn't have done that. Humans feel remorse because it keeps us connected. It makes us think twice before hurting someone. It's part of our social evolution. Without it, humans would destroy each other. But some people never hear that voice. They act without guilt, without regret, without caring about the harm they cause. Imagine someone who betrays a friend, steals, or lies, and feels nothing. That's what we're talking about today. So why does this happen? Let's move into the psychology behind it. Psychologists have studied this for decades. People who feel no remorse often have traits of psychopathy or narcissism. They lack empathy. They struggle to feel guilt. Some can manipulate others with ease. It doesn't mean every person without remorse is a criminal, but their choices often harm others. Why do they feel nothing? Some are born this way. Genetics can play a role. Some are shaped by environment. Abuse, neglect, constant criticism. It's a mix of biology and experience. Think about someone at work who always takes credit for others' work. They lie, cheat, and manipulate, and never feel guilty. This is the type of human we're exploring. Childhood is where it often begins. Trauma, neglect, or abuse can shut down the part of the brain that feels empathy. Imagine a child constantly ignored, their needs dismissed. Over time, they may stop caring about others. It's a survival mechanism. They learn, if I feel, I get hurt. But this mechanism can carry into adulthood. Not every child who experiences trauma becomes remorseless. It depends on repetition, severity, and environment. Some children recover. Some become resilient. Others develop a deep emotional coldness. This is the beginning of the story for many who feel no guilt. The human brain controls empathy and guilt. The amygdala processes fear and emotion. The prefrontal cortex controls decision-making and impulse control. In some humans, these areas are underactive. They don't feel fear of consequence. They don't feel empathy. Brain scans of killers and manipulators show these differences clearly. It's not an excuse for their actions, but it explains why they act without remorse. Some are biologically wired this way. It makes their behavior predictable and dangerous. Understanding this helps you recognize it before it affects you. Psychopathy, sociopathy, and narcissism are often linked to no remorse. Psychopaths are charming. They manipulate easily. They can fake emotions perfectly. Sociopaths act impulsively. They break rules and feel no guilt. Narcissists are self-absorbed. They exploit others to feed their ego. All three can appear normal. To friends, family, or coworkers, they seem fine, even successful. But behind the mask, they feel little or nothing for the pain they cause. Imagine a boss who ruins your career without guilt, or a friend who betrays your trust without blinking. This is the hidden world of remorseless humans. How can you spot someone like this? Look for constant lying, manipulation, and blame shifting. Notice a lack of empathy for others' pain. They never admit fault. They never apologize sincerely. And they often look perfectly normal. You might only notice once it's too late. The key is awareness. Protect yourself. Set boundaries. Don't take it personally. Their behavior is about them, not you. Remember, knowledge is power. Some people can improve with therapy. If their lack of remorse is from trauma or environment, change is possible. But if it's biological, true psychopathy, it's almost impossible. You can't force empathy where it doesn't exist. The goal isn't to fix them. The goal is to protect yourself. Understand them. Recognize patterns. Avoid unnecessary harm. This is the knowledge you need to survive encounters with remorseless humans. To recap, some humans feel no remorse. It's a combination of psychology, childhood trauma, biology, and choice. Not all remorseless humans are violent, but all can harm others emotionally. By understanding why they feel nothing, you gain power. You can protect yourself. You can spot danger before it touches you. Some humans feel no remorse, but now you understand why. And that knowledge is your greatest protection.